when you go out as a man, like, and I feel like actually it's a skill set and it's something you have to continue to exercise. And it's having to approach women, having to approach women, even if you're in a relationship. I think it's okay, because as long as you don't get anything like the number, or you don't actually pursue afterwards, it's a good way to exercise that, because then you take it and you're like, yeah, no, I'm still that. You know, sometimes you got to remind yourself, I'm still that man, and you'll take it back to your relationship, and that's like a way to re-attract your woman. Does that make sense? It's like a psychological thing.
Yeah. Putting it to the test.
Yeah, you don't like it, but and y'all girls probably won't get that because y'all are not the ones having to approach men.
That's right.
So you realize you don't approach men. You're right. And those are the ones that are just trying to smash.
Some guys don't approach you no more. Like, they be giving you the eye like the whole night, and I'm like, dude, when are you gonna talk to me? Like, the club's about to close. Like,
because you know what it goes back to a little bit. Men, it's always smart to go after the girls that want you. It would be dumb as a man to go after a girl that you go for, and then she doesn't go after you after that.
But how come my relationships haven't worked out?
Oh, because are you approaching the man?
I'm approaching men now, like, and I'm like, is it me? Like,
maybe you're just approaching the wrong type of guys.
How are you approaching them? It's also
tell you.
Yeah, how do you approach them as well? Like, can you give us a setting where you've actually approached a guy?
Yeah, you can't come off as easy, you know.
You can't also do what you're saying there at the club. It's gotta be you're at Target or some normal place that you would never expect it, and then you go approach the guy and say, because now he's gonna come at you from a more respectful manner.
That's
but
right.
if you're approaching me at the club, I kind of already know what's up. We're at the club right now, and you're a bottle girl at the club. Like, I know you're probably looking to just smash or whatever it is. But even though that's not your intentions of what you're trying to do, that's the perception you're giving it off. That's what you're giving the perception as.
So that's the problem.
Yeah, meet a guy at Target, meet a guy at Six Flags or something like that, and then approach him. And
I don't go out. Like,
it's
that's
like,
the thing. Like,
then if you don't go out like that, you're never gonna find a man.
Yeah.
Because the only men you're gonna keep finding are the guys that are keep going to where you work, which is at the club.
I agree. And go straight home.
And so none of those guys at the club are the guys you should even be taking any bit serious. Yeah. Any bit. Even the guys that'll come up to you at the club and they'll just keep being persistent. Those are the guys that are just like
hunting.
Hunting. As soon as you give it, as soon as you give it up, it's gone. It's done. It's
I'm telling you, because I used to be one. You know, I stopped looking in the clubs. I stopped looking at parties. Like, you get in the worst situations. Why do you think I have 5 kids? You know, and at the end of the day, I think like if you pick your settings.
Yes.
No. Well, one of them. One of them was, and they called me like 2 months later. Yeah, I'm pregnant. Like,
no way. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, shout out to her. She gave me a beautiful daughter. You know.
Hey, that's cool. Yeah,
for sure. So the kids, I don't regret at all. But I think I could have done things a little bit better. But now, instead of going to like the bars and all that stuff, and if it is a bar, it's gonna be like a coffee bar, you know, like a barista, right, or a bookstore,
some dive bar. 5 a.m. Mr. Lux.
You know, you know. But I've always been the type to go after the quiet girl. You know, I think it's like.
Okay, but that's weird because I feel like that's my type.
Predatory.
Yes, for real. That's definitely my type. I like the quiet guys. I like the one that doesn't do too much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
We like the women that don't do shit.
Yeah.
Right? I don't want to fucking talk to some girl and ask her, what are you doing this week? Oh, I got this going on. I got that going on. You're too busy.
Yeah.
Too busy. I want a girl who's going to be like, oh, no, nothing. Just probably be at home. Yeah. Boring. You know what I'm saying? Bored.
All right, well, let's do this. You know, like, I got 2 tickets for this.
Like, who don't like that? They be like, girl, you boring. Like,
no,
well, it depends.
Like, she's talking to the wrong guys.
Yeah.
Where you meeting them at?
The club.
Yeah, the club. There you go. Yeah,
Pleasant Grove.
Those guys are going to be like, yeah, those girls are boring. We should be going out to the club.
Man, you know
we should
what?
go. My friend's over here. We should go over here. No bueno.
8:05 shot time.
Shot time.
5 o'clock.
I don't look.
We don't
8:11.
typically
I'm
do this.
hoping that women. Well, you did.
All right, guys. So we were supposed to have. That's mine. Yeah, we were supposed to have some other guests come. But we don't know if they're gonna show up or not. You know, no offense to women, but they will say they will show up and they will not keep their word. Yes.
So what brings me to my next question: how many guys have you stood up?
Stood up?
Yeah.
Quite a few. I'm not gonna.
Because let's be honest, like I'm pretty sure it's all a numbers game, and that's what I've learned in sales, right? It's all a numbers game, right? Mm-hmm. So out of 100 no's, you may come across 10 yeses, right?
5.
whatever the case, right? And out of those 5,
that's 5%. That's nothing.
well, out of those 5, that one out of those 5 may be the jackpot, right?
Might be
so
decent.
how many guys have you turned down that may have seemed?
I'm not gonna lie, I've turned down a lot of guys.
I'm sure you got some very nice guys in your DMs. I actually turned down a guy
today to come here.
Wow.
Oh wait, well actually, you know what? Hey, shout out to homeboy. Hopefully you take her out again, but
it was for a good cause.
It's for a good cause, yeah, man. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. But no hard feelings. You know what I'm saying.